So you want to own your own home, but don't have that much of a baller budget. Well, it's my job as a real estate professional to help my clients get into real estate depending on any situation that they might be in. Whether they have a lot of money and don't know what to do with it, or they have a little bit of money but know exactly what kind of property they want. Today, we're going to be looking at the cheapest new listings in the Southwest Missouri area, Springfield, Nixa, Ozark, all those areas. I've compiled a small list. And of course, this list, by the time you are ready to buy, will be completely changed. But this will kind of give you a better idea of how the market's looking and how much you can expect to pay on different properties in the greater Springfield, Missouri area. So if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest with the absolute best, feel free to reach out. I'll pop up my contact information on the screen now. I'm a licensed realtor and would love to help you out with making your dream of home ownership on any budget come true. So today we're going to be looking at properties in the low hundreds of thousands price range. And then we're also going to be looking at interest rates and as well as what your monthly payment could be, and going with a 3.5% down payment through an FHA loan, which all of these properties do qualify for FHA. Well, I should say, I don't know if they qualify, but they are listed on the MLS and appear just to me that they would qualify for FHA. So we're going to jump into my computer. I'm going to go through the listings, tell you what I think and how much it's going to cost you. All right, so here is the first property we have. We're going to go from the cheapest to the most expensive. Actually, that's not true. That's not how my list is set up. So let me fix that real quick. There we go, $175,000. Now this property is currently pending, but like I said, this is just going to give you a good idea of what you can get. Now we've got about 1,200 square feet, $175,000. in Springfield, Missouri. And look, it's a perfectly acceptable home with a 2-car garage, 3-bed, 2-bath, qualifies for FHA. Look at that. The tile work looks phenomenal. You got a little kitchen, but hey, for getting into the dream of home ownership on a budget, this is it. Now, a lot of these properties will require some updating. This one has already been updated, so it's done for you. So let's say you're interested in this property, hypothetically, probably it's going to be a different one, a comparable property. We're going to go over to our mortgage calculator, and what was the price? $175,000. And this is just an absolute rough estimate. With 3.5% FHA is going to put you at $1,600 a month and only a $6,000 down payment. That's with interest rates being really, really high right now. Let's say that you bought a home and you're paying $1,600 a month, but in a couple years, interest rates drop and you refinance your home. Now you're only paying $1,200 a month. So you get to marry the house and date the rate. That's the great thing about loans, is you can refinance into a lower interest rate. And let's say it goes back down to what it was in the pandemic somehow. It probably won't, but let's say it does. You could always refinance, and there you have it. So that is the first property. Moving on, we have another one. This is, I believe, a single car garage. Again, I believe this one was also recently updated. So this is just going to be a plug and play, baby. You just walk in and it's turnkey. It's already, all the hard work's been done for you. Now, oh, I like that. Woo, that's beautiful. Now, if you're looking for a fixer-upper property that wouldn't normally qualify for FHA, I'll make a different video on that. But some of my favorite properties here still need updating. And what's the point of buying a fixer-upper? Look how beautiful that is. Or not even necessarily a fixer-upper, but something that needs to be updated. Well, it's because you can build in some day one equity. Now, you can actually get a 203K FHA loan where you can roll the rehab costs, the renovation costs, into the loan itself, but that's a topic for another day. But this property, I really like it. For $200,000, it's already been updated. I do like the bar there. Lots of great pictures on this one. I really like this property. This is a great one. So we're going to go back to the mortgage calculator. Now it's going to be $200,000. And we're going to go with an interest rate of, it's like 7% right now. So $1,700 a month with only a $7,000 down payment. Let's say it goes back down to 4. It's only $1,300 a month. I mean, $1,300. This house would rent for well over $1,300 a month. Again, basically the exact same price. Except this one, you can start to see the money. Now I understand you either don't want to renovate it and build in that extra equity. You know, you're putting 3.5% down, but if you buy this property, you fix it up, you could instantly get, you know, maybe even 10% equity or more depending on the deal. But of course, the 203K loan, you can also roll in the rehab costs to the mortgage. If you don't have $20,000 that you want to spend out of pocket, which you probably don't because you're watching this video, and that's fine. You don't need money to make money in real estate, not a lot at least. But this property, the bones are really good. I mean, you could easily tear down that wallpaper, paint the walls, paint the trim. It's already got solid hardwood floors. Put in some granite countertops, even if you wanted to. 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage with a big covered patio, storage in the garage. I mean, this is a property that I'm interested in. Let's just run a quick example with the 203K loan. So let's say the home is $200,000, which it is, but you're going to get $30,000 to renovate it. We'll bring it back up to 7% interest, which is pretty high, but it's what it is right now. So for $2,000 a month, you could get $30,000 of rehab credit into your loan with only a 3.5% down payment on all of it. So just something to keep in mind. We've got two more here, $204,000. And this one is interesting. The garage is down low. It's more of a secluded kind of vibe if this is what you're going for. Now, the kitchen could use some updating, but honestly, I think the cabinets are pretty cool. You put in some more modern hardware, you can make this a modern farm-style house, kind of have a country feel to it. So I really like this property. It has a lot of potential. Nice, big stone, real wood fireplace with a solid wood mantle. Obviously, the walls, the carpet, the doors, the light fixtures. This one would need a significant renovation. Basically, everything would need to be renovated. Carports. I did originally think that those were garage doors. Those are not garage doors. Just goes down to the basement level. But this property does have a little bit of land and a big porch covered by beautiful trees. This property could be fixed up and made absolutely gorgeous. All right, moving on to the last one. This is in one of the most desirable cities to live in the greater Springfield, Missouri area, and that's Nixa, Missouri, where I'm currently sitting right now. So this property is just a nice home with some cool features, which I do really like, that kind of see-through to the kitchen. In one of the best school districts in the nation. You know, paint that. The kitchen has been updated. However, you know, if you paint the walls, put in some real granite, which wouldn't cost that much because you don't have much counter space, and adding in some either black or polished hardware while updating some light fixtures with some LED can lights and a new chandelier could make this whole interior look totally, totally different. Maybe you like the no hardware look. They've even got some of that blue up here on the ceiling. But they've got the modern updated vinyl plank flooring, not solid wood. Moving through, it's just a good property with a large backyard in a phenomenal city. A city I love, grew up in, and am living currently. But there you have it, folks. Those are, by the way, this is the hot sheet. These are the new listings of the past 24 hours. So chances are these are going to be either pending, sold, or closed, or whatever you want to call it by the time you're watching this video. However, this does give you an idea of properties that we're starting to see prices come down because interest rates are so high. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, interest rates aren't as high and home prices have fallen a little bit more. But if not, you can always look for the good deal, get the higher interest rate than it was before, and then refinance it down the road and save yourself some money. That's all for today's video. If you gained any value or information, hit that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to helping you with your dream of home ownership.